No time. Here is how I was able to build a network marketing business by having at least 60 to 90 minutes every single day. So if that is you, follow along. Hello. My name is Olivia, and I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So if that is you, follow along, do like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about the objection of don't have time. I think it is everybody, as Molly May would say, we have 24 hours in a day. After, it just depends on how you're going to be using your time productively, right? So how are you going to be able to implement various different things? Today we're going to go over a couple of things. I'm looking down because I have my notes here, but a couple of things of 3 steps that you guys can get started with Fitline, with PM International, which is the number one in terms of holistic premium nutritional supplements. And we do a little bit of skincare. I know I'm moving a little bit on my shoulders, but because I worked out at CrossFit and I feel a little bit tense and tight. So that is just simply it. But before I go into all the details, number one, it's work. Okay. So whatever you guys are going to do, it is one, making a decision, but it's also putting in the work, right? It's an entrepreneurial, it's a business in a business where you get to decide, you get to become the better version of you because you don't like maybe your body, you maybe don't like your finances, maybe there's something that you need to change. So this is going to shift. So number one, you got to make a decision. Number two, you got to decide which kind of pack you're going to be taking, right? So deciding on investing in your business, which is about 100 pounds more or less in investing in your business. But you get a website, you get your products, which I don't have, but I have the Active Ice here, right? Which is one of the reasons why the color is a little bit different, is because I blended the Active Ice, and we have this drink that's called Zellschutz, but without making it too boring, it's just basically your immunity drink that will help you boost for 72 hours. Now, on the website, you'll see orange. This one has apple. The apple is because we had it in limited edition. It's not available, but you'll get the orange. Same taste. It's not the same taste because this one tastes like the apple, but this one in orange is still very good. Protection for 72 hours will boost your immunity for various different things. My mom used it when she had her hip injury. She used that with the collagen, and that really did help to boost and reinforce her body, as it was through a lot of general attacks on having like a hip replacement on one side and then the other that she had a year later. So first things, how are you able to do it in a day? Well, we more or less have like 60 minutes to 90 minutes a day or pockets of day where you could let to your business, right? I'm not talking about the content creation that you would do or not, if that's not something that you want to do, but it's really putting in the work. So what is it? It's the use, the talk, and the demo. So I'm going to use the product, right? So what does the product do for me? How does it make me feel? Having my own experience, right? Once I've used the experience, how it's made me feel, so I have more recovery, my better skin, my focus has been so much stronger and better and sharper, and I'm able to do various things, and it's just picked me up like a Duracell sort of battery that I can go in within minutes. And so that's how it's helped me just the fuel throughout my day. It's also boosted my immune system, but also helped me with my CrossFit workout. When sometimes you feel sluggish, you don't feel that you have the energy, you feel that you're super low, you don't have what it takes. This is literally what it's going to do. It's going to boost you into just having that boost of energy, right? So I'm talking about my own, I'm using the product and I'm talking about it, right? The demo it is, how you guys see me in my stories where I talk about it and then I blend it, mix it so people see, right? Now I'm saying in my stories, but it could be when you're at a coffee or at a brunch or wherever you are talking with friends. That's really, really up to you, right? Because that's where you'll be able to share it. Right? So, or wherever you're sharing, it could be online, it could be through a Zoom, or as if we were having a conversation, you and I, on the other side. So that's how the model of the products work. The use, the talk, the demo. It's a simple system, but it requires you to do it on a different effortless base, right? So consistency, just like brushing your teeth, it's the same thing. I use the products in the morning, in the afternoon, at lunch, right? I always have it with me. So and I heard this from a top earner in the business, and she said if you have 90% of the business is 90% of your own your own energy, your own testimonial. What is it that the product makes you feel? How does it make you feel? How does it make you like survive or whatever it is? Because that's what people are going to identify. People are not necessarily going to buy straight away. Remember, you need up to probably 17 different exposures for people to be like, oh man, yeah, I gotta buy. Or, oh man, yeah, I haven't done it, right? Or whatever, right? So understanding that wherever you guys go, you're going to have to build your own testimonial, because that is what it's going to build, right? So once you have that set of 60 to 90 minutes that you put aside every single day that you can like just focus on the business, right? And you use You Talk, You Demo, you use the product, you talk about it, you have your own experience, then the last chunk part is going to be inviting people, right? So asking them if they're interested in the product, or asking if they're interested in the supplement, or in having an extra income, right? Because what I love about PM International is like, it's a health and wellness product, right? So everybody is wanting to look and feel better. Everybody is wanting to improve either their finances or their health, look better, look younger, feel stronger, build your immune system, whatever that is. And so as you're going to be doing that, automatically it's going to be in that 60, 90 minutes a day. It's like, who can I contact that would be interested in my product, right? Who in my contact, in my database? And maybe as you're starting around, like, of course, when people say, yeah, I don't have anybody to talk to, that's great. We can start with something. Now, it may take a little bit more time, but depending on how fast you want to work, it's still exciting, because it's like, I get a platity, or like a planoply, or I don't know how you say it, of being able to talk to people, right? I get to interact and communicate with people regardless if they want to talk to me or no, right? I was really concerned the other day. I mean, not concerned, but in this business, I can deal with like the no's, I can deal with the hate. But one thing like I have a hard time is like the ghosting, right? Like leaving people unread. I'm like, what in your mind went through when you see that you're not responding? Now, sometimes, yes, I don't reply straight away, but I always try and make sure that if I see the message, I reply straight away, right? Just because like it's just because I know the person, I don't want people to think that I'm not replying, but in some cases you're like, okay, I just forgot to reply to the message, which is fine. But there's some people, when you know that you read the message, I know, people think that it's offensive if you reply with a no, but please don't worry. Like, it's not the end of the world. I think somebody was messaging me the other day because like they were interested. They liked one of my stories, and I told them, I was like, I know you like one of my stories, and I know you're interested in supplements. Is that still the case, or are you fine? You found like what you wanted? And the person was like, oh no, you can still send me the product over. I don't think I'm going to purchase. And I'm like, I know you like the comment of my video, but it doesn't mean that because I don't want to give you just a product and you're assuming that you don't want it. You know what I mean? I think I went onto a tangent at this point, but it's okay if people don't want what you have. You move on to the next, because there's 8 billion people all around. So if it's not them, it will be somebody else. But who is that going to be, that somebody else, right? I get so excited about the fact that I'm like, okay. And it took me a bit of time, but hopefully you won't take you as much time. But to get more in I want you to argue with me, not argue with me, but I want you to give me objections on the products. I want you to like battle a little bit in between, like, yes, you want the product or no. Why? Because like, for me, it means that you're semi-interested, but I want to get better at my skills in selling. I want to get better at my skills in trying to find that medium where we can get on common grounds. Because I know the product works, but it's leading up to that. It's like, the excitement of a date. You're going out on a date and you're talking various things. You disagree, but then you agree to disagree. And, even for when you guys like an item, for like the nighttime cap, it's like, it's the excitement of the date. It's the excitement of passing the night together. It's the excitement of having dinner. Like, that is what I think, network marketing is. It's being part of somebody's transformation. And when they're ready to jump the bridge, to jump the other side, right? I had my notes and I was like, this is what we're going to stick to. But clearly we're at 9 minutes and 41 seconds and I'm more into a TED Talk at this point. But I want you guys to have fun in this, because this is where the juiciness comes in. Yes, it's entrepreneurial. Yes, it requires getting out of your comfort zone. But when you do it with people that you're just like enjoy. I was talking to Makita the other day and we went just for like a lunch together. And it's beautiful, from a stranger that I didn't know online, that connected online, and over the time we got to know each other. Like that brings me so much joy, because I want to be part of people's transformation, regardless of their journey, regardless of how far they are, regardless of how far we go in the business or not. It just, for me, being connected to people, we come together so strong when we're all together on our journeys. It's just so beautiful. So I thought I would share that. If that's something for you and you're looking for a way, a system, how to do it. And I know I didn't go much into the system, but I really want to keep it short, snappy, to the point where it's not like a TED Talk. And I really have to get ready for my trip to this week. So I thought I would share that with you. Guys, I love you. I appreciate, if you're looking for building a business with systems and you're looking to take care of your health with the supplements that will fuel you within minutes, then absolutely drop #hybrid. This should be, actually, don't drop me #hybrid. I mean, you can. I'll send you the link to to just messaging me on WhatsApp so we can get you started and how to get you started. Or if you have any questions, you can connect with me on Insta and Facebook. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye.